In this video, we're going to get into policies and procedures. And there's a couple different types of policies and procedures that you're going to need to develop within your quality management system. The first one that we're going to look at, they call in the standard specified responses. So if we come down here to the policies and procedures tab, you will notice that there are a number of policies and procedures that have been created for you. There is also the CSQM reference, so you can go back to the standard to really see what they're looking for here. Now the standard, they call them specified responses, but they don't tell you exactly what your policy or procedure is going to be. They basically just say that you need to have one. So what we've provided for you here is just a sample policy procedure that you can go in and tailor if you see fit. They're usually pretty broad in nature, so you can usually use them. If you need to go in and edit these specified responses, you can come over to this blue little pencil, and that will open the risk response update box here. So I would leave the CSQM reference there. That way you know what exactly this is referring to. So even if you don't have quality risks that this policy or procedure addresses, you are still required to have it. So it's best to leave that there. Similar to other boxes that we saw throughout the system, there is this little pull down in the corner that you can make it bigger. So this is fully editable, so you can go in and have a look and change anything that needs to be changed. So basically there are policies and then there are procedures, and the standard says you need to have one or the other. Normally we find that you have policies, which are more of a statement of fact about what you want to happen, and then procedures, which are the actual steps that take place to make sure that that policy is adhered to. Further down, you'll see that there is a space here to document what kind of documents we're using if you are adhering to those policies. And there may be documents that are in use and there may not be. It's just a spot for you to be able to go through and document that. So once you've accepted the changes or made all the changes that you want, you can go ahead and click that Save button, and that will make those changes. I do recommend that when you are developing your policies and procedures that you start here. So underneath the policies and procedures tab is where all of those default policies and procedures are going to be for our specified responses. Now, in the next video, when we get to designing our responses to address those quality risks, these may already address a quality risk, but we may need to create new ones. And we can do that by pressing this Create button. The other thing I just wanted to note while we are on this screen is, again, with this yellow button, if you click on that, it gives a full listing. So you don't have pages. You can see I've already have some additional policies or procedures here that don't have the corresponding CSQM reference. That would mean these were added after, but you can see I could just scroll down to all of those policies and procedures. If you're using this for the first time, all you're going to see are those ones with CSQM references. If you've purchased a template, then you will have additional policies or procedures. And with the template, you will already have all of these associated with the risks and associated monitoring activities. But again, we will address those in a separate video.